This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. The Earth has seen a fourfold increase in major flooding events since 1980 and a doubling of significant storms, droughts, and heat waves, says Europe's national science academies. In Europe, where precise data reaches back decades, the number of severe floods has jumped fivefold since 1995, according to the report, which updates a 2013 assessment. There has been and continues to be a significant increase in the frequency of extreme weather events, said Michael Norton, Environmental Protection Director for the European Academy's Science Advisory Council. They underline the importance of avoiding greenhouse gases, which are fundamentally responsible for driving these changes, he said. In Europe, efforts to shore up defenses against river flooding have proven effective, despite an increase in frequency of such events. Economic losses on the continent have remained static. Rather than just coping with disasters after they strike, we need to shift to proactive management of all drivers of risk, commented Munich Climate Insurance Initiative Director Sönke Kreft. By contrast, in the United States, however, the damage wrought by storms doubled on average from $10 billion in 1980 to $20 billion in 2015, adjusted for inflation. The weakening of the Gulf Stream is now a credible hypothesis, said Norton. Scientists have estimated that winters in Britain and much of Western Europe would be several degrees Celsius colder if the Gulf Stream begins to slow. Some of the underlying drivers of extreme weather, which were speculative 4 years ago, are looking less speculative now. The prospect of the Gulf Stream, also known as the Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation, or the AMOC, slowing or even shutting down entirely, must be taken as a serious possibility, he added. Scientists have estimated that winters in Britain and much of Western Europe would be several degrees Celsius colder under such a scenario. Scientists have also examined recent disruptions of the polar jet stream, a band of west to east winds that circulate at bullet train speed, some 10 kilometers above Earth's surface, at the upper boundary of the troposphere. Recent research has linked severe winters in North America and Europe, as well some extreme summer weather, to jet stream fluctuations in the Arctic, where temperatures have risen twice as fast as for the planet as a whole. There have been roughly 10 times more warm record-breaking temperatures than cold ones in the last 150 years. Recent predictions suggest that by mid-century, pockets of southern Europe will face at least one severe climate hazard every year, of the scale now occurring only every once in 100 years. By 2100, according to these predictions, Europe's entire Mediterranean seaboard will be confronted annually with extreme droughts, coastal floods, or heat waves, and a few hotspots will be hit every year by 2 or more such formerly once-in-a-100-year hazards, which also include wildfires, river floods, and windstorms. While appearing to the children of men as a great physician who can heal all their maladies, Satan will bring disease and disaster until populous cities are reduced to ruin and desolation. Even now he's at work, in accidents and calamities by sea and by land, in great conflagrations, in fierce tornadoes and terrific hailstorms, in tempests, floods, cyclones, tidal waves, and earthquakes. In every place and in 1,000 forms, Satan is exercising his power. He sweeps away the ripening harvest, and famine and distress follow. He imparts to the air a deadly taint, and thousands perish by the pestilence. These visitations are to become more and more frequent and disastrous. Destruction will be upon man and beast. The Great Controversy, page 589. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.